Hey yo, what's good guys? This is Polar Bear York here. This is another video on our Polar Bear Clan channel, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get good at zombies or better. So I'm just going to say the number one thing in zombies to do is always be aware of where they are. Because when you're training or camping, you always want to know where they're going to come from, you know, where they are. See there? Because just in case they like come out of nowhere, you want to know where they are. So when you're knowing where they are, to being aware, you want to make sure that they're all behind you if you're training, and you always like kind of want to peek to the side to make sure. Like you'll see I do it. Like look right there. See, I look peek to the side to make sure that none are coming. And that's just it's good to know they're behind you, and don't panic if they're behind you. They're not faster than you. They're not Verrucht sprinters, sorry. So if they're behind you, you don't have to kill them. That's another thing. You don't have to kill zombies. You don't have to kill them like right away, like right when they spawn. You just have to give them a big horde and then just take them down. All right. So when you're training, I would do it more when you have a wonder weapon, because if you have a wonder weapon, it's, you know, more sure. You don't, if you're just training like at the beginning of the game to get points, that's also a good way. You know, don't play too risky, you know, don't slide right through gaps because you don't have jug. You probably don't, and all that. But I'm gonna tell you a good setup for doing training. So here I have an LMG and a Weevil, submachine gun. That's a good setup. You can interchange one of them with an assault rifle, because what you want to do is you want to have either assault rifle or submachine gun, because you want to have one that can, you know, get you around, run fast, so that you're faster than them and you can, you know, get around them. Another thing is the LMG, that can be changed with the assault rifle too, because you want to have a gun that's going to take them out like quickly. So here I have, this is a 2-box that I did. I had the Weevil and the LMG, so I actually came out pretty good. Did I say the LMG? I meant Gorgon. But yeah, I got two, like, I got an LMG and a submachine gun. That's a good setup. I like that. That's what I usually run. I usually run a Vesper. Usually, actually, I run an assault rifle and then a Dingo. But having submachine guns is good because they're wall weapons usually, unless you're buying like the KN or HVK, and they're not that much. They're cheaper than, you know, the HVK and KN. But if I get them out of the box, you know, I usually use the assault rifles because they're better and they have decent mobility. So yeah, if you have a wonder weapon that takes place of the LMG or assault rifle, but you always want to have a submachine gun or an assault rifle or one of those. And yeah, it's just really good to have for, you know, training. You can get through the little gaps fast, and make sure you slide if you are not sure that you're gonna make it. So like, if there's like a tiny gap and you don't know if you make it, and you're kind of trapped, just slide. It's like there, I should just slide, but instead I just went straight up. I ran through. That's another thing, you know, some people are used to Black Ops 2 and you can't really slide, so they don't do it that much for the training. That's what I used to, but now you can slide, so it's much easier. Another thing is the perks. Perks, you want to have Jug. I say you get Jug like before you pretty much buy a gun. Or if you buy like a quick wall weapon, that's fine. But usually you want to get Jug one of the first, at like the beginning of the game. It is 2,500, so you gotta save up, you know, point build, all that. But another thing is I think you should try to open up the map as much as you can before you get anything. And you should try and, like, if you're playing Jurassic Rock, try and get the bows as fast as you can and open up Pack-a-Punch and Shadows of Evil. It just becomes a bigger asset. So when because you don't even have to buy a weapon if you do it under Rise and Rock, because you can just pick up the bow and you're good to go. Yeah, that's so opening the map. It just makes it like, you don't want to get trapped at a door. It's good to have it open so you can run wherever you want and, get whatever perks you want, whatever weapons. It's good to open up the map. And yeah, that's just one of the things that I like to start with. Usually in Shadows of Evil, here's what I do. I do the first ritual, get all the stuff. I get quick revive. Then I start opening up the map a bit. And I do some more rituals. And then once I'm done that, I start getting weapons. And usually by this point, I'll already have Jug, because I'll have enough from the Margwas and stuff. And the double points. So I'll usually have, in solo, I'll have it'll be round 6. I'll have every ritual done, everything done, and I have my pistol, but I have Jug and Quick Revive, and that's when I still have 2,000 points. So I go and grab the box and stuff. Some people don't like hitting the box first, but honestly, I think it's good because there's only a couple guns that you can get disappointed with. XM53, maybe the Shiva. And that's pretty much it. The Shiva's not even that bad if you put double tap on it. So, and yeah, that's it for what your setup should be. Setup should take most of the game, unless you're going for a high round and you're training for most of the game. But most of the game is setting up, unless you're going for a high round again, because once you're set up, it's pretty much, you get in a groove, and you're so focused you can't really talk. You're I don't know, you're just heating up. It's a good moment. And once you're in a perfect training route and you know where every zombie is, and you know when to pull out your LMG or wonder weapon to just kill them all. And yeah, that's pretty much it for I'll just make sure I'll give you a couple tips just to have in mind. When you're done setting up, always have 10,000. Don't just keep pack punching and pack punching. You can pack punch once or twice, but don't keep pack punching and pack punching, because then you're gonna run out of money when you're down, and then you're not going to be able to get Jug. You'll probably be able to get quick revive, but then when it happens when you're down after that, then you can't get anything. So it's always good once you're done setting up to have 10,000. And while you're setting up, it's probably good to have 2,000, so you can get Jug if you down. Yeah, that's usually what I do. And then another thing is, when you're gonna pack a punch, use up your whole weapon. Make sure there's, if it's dog round and you're about to get max ammo, but you have enough to pack a punch, don't do it. You gotta, because you can point build, and then you can use that other, and then when you run out of ammo, then you can pack punch, and then you have extra money. You want to get as much points as you can. That's number one. That's one of the number one goals in zombies, to have a lot of points. Because then, if you're down again, you can just go and get all your perks back. If you need to, I don't know, you need to open, some doors you don't really open, because you don't really go that route. Maybe you're trapped and you need to go out there. It's good to have it. So it's kind of I call it escape money. It's good to have escape money. So that's why I usually keep 2,000 after, in case I get or I run out of ammo and I need a gun. I go run over, pick up the KN or something, and then just wreck. And yeah, that's the main things that you really need to know. I hope you get better or get good at it. And also make sure you practice. This isn't gonna come right away. It didn't for me. And when you're training, make sure you find your pattern. Alright, and there's 2 types of moves you can do. You can just keep going in your circle, right? And then if an area is blocked, just do a little reverse cut. It's called a banana cut. That's what I usually call it. Because of the Smith plays, that's what he calls it. So that's what I usually do, is I just find my pattern, make sure it's completely, well, not completely safe. It's got to be a little risky. Make sure it's not too risky, I should say. And I can, get around zombies. It should be the same thing every time. The zombies should come in the same way. You'll see this. I pretty much move the same way. The zombies come in the same way. Sometimes, if I like to train my trap, because then if the zombies are everywhere, I messed up my training. Like if I have Widow's Wand, I messed it up here. I had Red Machine. I usually would go out in the trap and then just melt some, and I just turn it on and melt them. And there, I got a nuke. Drops. If always, and also don't go through it too fast. Take your time. Well, try and unlock stuff fast, but don't if it's round 1 and you have 1,000 points or something, or 1,500, open up some stuff. All right, you want to have the lowest round possible when you're doing rituals or when you're doing other bows and stuff on Horizon. But that's pretty much it. And there I downed because I tried to use my gun way out of it. But that's gonna be it for this video, and I hope you get better at zombies. And sorry, I forgot to do the outro, but I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.